Hey, welcome or welcome back to 4F Beauty. When will I be YouTube famous? I don't know. What I do know is I am wearing a top, even though on my viewfinder it looks like I'm not. I also know that my girlies from the Beauty YouTuber Growth Group are listed in my description below. And when you finish watching this film, it'd be awesome if you go over and check out one of theirs. However, this film is not, for once, makeup related. I did a collab a little while ago with the beautiful Valerie from Gimme Lip More. If I remember, I will link it in the description. If not, have a look in the playlists. I'm pretty sure I've got a collab playlist set up. Now, both of us have been complimented on our speaking voices, and you'll probably notice up there, she said trying to guess roughly where she's going to put it, on my 4F Beauty lipstick logo. I've actually added ASMR makeup because I got told that my voice is so soothing. It's like ASMR without the being whispered at. So she and I decided we wanted to do another collab, and we both felt like doing something a little bit different. So I suggested maybe, because our voices are so complimented by others, that perhaps a speaking film or an ASMR film could be a good idea. And one of the easiest ways to do an ASMR film is to read you a poem. And my granddad's favourite poem is The Green Eye of the Yellow God by J. Milton Hayes, and was written in 1911. It has often been misattributed to Rudyard Kipling, but it was written by Milton Hayes. So, get yourself comfortable, get a drink, get a snack, sit back, while I read you my granddad's favourite poem. And I'm hoping it's one that perhaps a lot of you won't have heard of before. But if it is one you've heard of, I hope it's one of your favourites too. Now, I haven't got a clue which poem Valerie's doing, and we're uploading these at the same time. So while you're watching me, I'm going to be watching her. And when you finish watching me, it'd be great if you'd go across and watch hers. Alright then, The Green Eye of the Little Yellow God. There's a one-eyed yellow idol to the north of Kathmandu. There's a little marble cross below the town. There's a broken-hearted woman tends the grave of mad Karoo, and the yellow god forever gazes down. He was known as Mad Karoo by the subs at Kathmandu. He was hotter than they felt inclined to tell. But for all his foolish pranks, he was worshipped in the ranks, and the colonel's daughter smiled upon him as well. He had loved her all along with the passion of the strong. The fact that she loved him was plain to all. She was nearly 21, and arrangements had begun to celebrate her birthday with a ball. He wrote to ask what present she would like from Mad Karoo. They met next day as he dismissed a squad, and jestingly she told him then that nothing else would do but the green eye of the little yellow god. On the night before the dance, Mad Karoo seemed in a trance, and they chaffed him as they puffed at their cigars. But for once he failed to smile and he sat alone a while, and then went out into the night beneath the stars. He returned before the dawn with his shirt and tunic torn, and a gash across his temple dripping red. He was patched up right away, and he slept through all the day, and the Colonel's daughter watched beside his bed. He woke at last and asked if they could send his tunic through. She brought it, and he thanked her with a nod. He bade her search the pocket, saying, "That's from Mad Carew," and she found the little green eye of the god. She upbraided poor Carew in the way that women do, though both her eyes were strangely hot and wet. But she wouldn't take the stone, and Mad Carew was left alone with the jewel that he'd chanced his life to get. When the ball was at its height, on that still and tropic night, she thought of him and hurried to his room. As she crossed the barrack square, she could hear the dreamy air of a waltz tune softly stealing through the gloom. His door was open wide with silver moonlight shining through. The place was wet and slippery where she trod. An ugly knife lay buried in the heart of Mad Carew. 'Twas the vengeance of the little yellow god. There's a one-eyed yellow idol to the north of Kathmandu. There's a little marble cross below the town. There's a broken-hearted woman tends the grave of Mad Carew, and the yellow god forever gazes down. Clearly that's set in Nepal, to the north of Kathmandu. And the green eye of the yellow god presumably is an emerald in a golden statue. We don't know whether the murder was committed by a devotee of the god or security guard of the god, or whether it was implied that it was a supernatural killing. However, poor old Carew shouldn't have taken that stone. And that was my granddad's favourite poem. I hope you enjoyed hearing it, and I truly hope you're going to pop over and check out Valerie's film and see just which poem she has chosen. And in the comments below, I would really like to know what your favourite poem is, especially if it's one that's not that well known. I like discovering poems I've not heard before. But likewise, if yours is a very well known one, then list that too. I'd love to know which poems touch you in your heart. Right? As I said, I really hope you enjoyed this. It's a little bit different to what you normally see on my channel. If you liked it and you perhaps want to see more like this, then, hit that like button for me. Comment, share, subscribe. When you subscribe, don't forget to ring my bell. Ring my bell. And choose all notifications so that you get told every time that I upload another film. And talking of other films, I have filmed this makeup look. Is it live yet? You're going to have to go and have a look on my channel and find out. And once you've watched mine, and once you've watched Valerie's, it'd be awesome if you could check out the girlies from the Beauty YouTuber Growth Group, who, as always, are listed in my description box below. Alright, all that remains for me to say is you'll stay fabulous, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.